Hey everybody, so this is a video that I've been promising, and I'm going to post it on YouTube, and I'm also going to send it to you individually as it comes time for you to transfer your domains and your websites. If you want to do it early, that's awesome, and I would actually deeply appreciate that. But if you want to wait until it's time to renew, that's okay too. So these videos are going to be geared primarily towards my current clients, like I said. But if you're viewing this and you're wondering how to sign up for an account, you can take bits and pieces from this and you'll learn how. So let me quickly explain before I get started. You'll see my website in behind me, and we'll get to that here in a moment. But quickly, I want to tell you that I have actually been a reseller for another host for a little over a year actually, and their program to set up the reseller account is absolutely mind-numbing, mind-boggling. I can't even comprehend it. So what I did is I found through GoDaddy, believe it or not, a reseller account that's easy to set up, has excellent customer service. I know I fought with and argued with and resisted a lot of you when you said GoDaddy was good. And now that I've had the experience, I owe you all an apology. I am sorry.
What?
But so I have it set up, and we'll learn together, and that'll be great. But the other reason I did this is a few reasons. One, people have asked me, do I own my domain and website? And yes, you do, even though I'm hosting it. But this will give you full access, full control. You'll be able to see your domain and your website files and all that good stuff in your very own hosting account. You control it. The other reason I did this was to fully automate the billing of your domain and your websites, so you have full control over when that happens, so I don't have to keep bugging you with invoices. And then finally, the other reason, well, actually the third reason, there's another one. The third reason is people have asked me, if something should happen to me, how do you get your domain and your website? Well, by having your own hosting account, all you're going to have to do is call this number that'll be provided on your hosting page, and they will help you every step of the way to get your website and your domain transferred to another hosting account if something should happen to me. I don't plan on anything happening to me, but this will at least set your minds at ease. And then the last reason is the tech support and customer service. There's going to be a number that you'll be able to call. If your website goes down, you can't reach me, something's going haywire, you'll be able to call this number, and the tech support person will be able to walk you through, or they'll be able to fix it, or one way or the other, they'll be able to help you. So let me kind of explain. What's going to happen is the screen that you see me in, I'm going to shrink it down, and I'm going to put me into the corner. I'm going to show you how to sign up for a website hosting plan. If for some reason I feel that I need to interject something, I'll either enlarge it or I'll go ahead and speak from the corner. I'm going to kind of play it by ear here, and we'll see what happens. And so basically, that's going to be it. So let me show you how to sign up for a hosting account. Real quick though, full disclaimer, I'm going to sign up for a temporary account because I have my regular hosting account through GoDaddy. So I'm going to sign up for like a 3-month plan. I'm going to transfer over the website and the domain. That way you can see it all in action. But then in 3 months, I'm going to transfer back to mine so it's all in one place. But I'm doing this strictly for instructional purposes, so hopefully you'll be able to follow along. If you have any questions, either comment below, or you can go to support.brandonmccloskey.biz. I'll show you how to access that also. So anyways, any problems, I'll even walk you through the process if this video doesn't help you. But I'm here for you. All right, so let's go ahead and minimize me. If you see me look over to the side, it's because I have 2 monitors, so I'm looking over as I shrink myself, enlarge myself, all that fun stuff. Hopefully when I edit the video, you won't be able to see all that. All right, so let's shrink me down. I think that'll be sufficient. All right, so here we are over on my website, and if you can follow the mouse, awesome. If you can't, hopefully you can just follow along. You'll see that I have 2 brand new buttons here, and I have 2 new brand new buttons up on top here. But we'll go ahead and use the ones that are here. Client support, I have a brand new client support area. I have another video. If you need tech support, you want to get into the forums and talk to other clients, If you just want to see some of my latest question and answer videos, check them out over there. But we're going to go over here to shop hosting, and we're going to click. All right, and here is my storefront. This is so awesome. I love this. Let me first say, I'm going to click up here in the address bar. You'll notice that it says thesecureserver.net. At some point, that's going to switch over to a custom domain, but this is the direct address that they gave me, so I just wanted to let you know ahead of time. So here we go. Okay, so let's get started. The first thing I want you to know is that if you're a current client, you're going to be transferring the domain. You're not going to be looking for a new one unless you want a new one. And you can always add later. You can add services later, all that fun stuff, okay? So when you get to this page, you're going to come over here to domain names first, and you're going to go down to transfer domains and click. Okay, so now that we're on this screen, we're going to put in our domain name, and I want you to notice the domain price for a .com, $9.99. And so basically what I want you to know is that I have put the prices at the bare minimum that I can put there. I don't make a lot of money on the hosting account. In fact, I'm okay with that because I want to be able to offer you hosting at a price you can afford and take a lot of the stress off of both of us in terms of automating the payment. So the domain is $9.99. I think I make $1 off of it, just to be fully transparent with you. So I just want to let you know that right now. And the domain I'm going to be transferring is from broken to saved.com. That's my personal blog. You're more than welcome to go check it out. We're going to click go. And you'll see that it's available for transfer. And we're going to go ahead and proceed to check out, so it'll go into the cart, but do not check out yet. And as you can see, it is right there. I just want you to know real quick that if you have more than one domain with me, you're going to repeat that transfer process until you have added every domain to the cart. And I will include in your email all your domains. So what you'll do is, if you have more than one domain with me, you're going to come back here to domains and you're going to go transfer. And you're going to go transfer until you put all your domains in here, okay? The next thing I want to point out is the protect your personal information. You have two options here. The first is to keep your personal info public. What that means is, as you go through the checkout process, it's going to ask you your name, your address, and your phone number. If you want to hide that information, you're going to need to sign up for the Make My Domain Private for only $7.95 per year. What I would recommend is, if you have a P.O. box or you have a phone number that you don't answer, you basically let your clients go to voicemail and then you call them back. Like, I'm not ashamed to say that's what I do. You can keep it public. But if you're going to have your private address or your home address or your home phone number or a personal number that you don't want to have blown up, and let me be specific on that. You may or may not, I can't make any promises, get an influx on your spam mail, spam email, or spam phone calls, because what happens is your information goes into what's called the Who Is database. And people can go in there and search domains and look for people to contact and send promotional stuff too. So this is strictly a judgment call. If you want it, go for it. If you don't want it, you can keep it public. And you can always add it later, okay? So you don't have to get it now. You can kind of try it out and see what happens. So once again, you're going to repeat the transfer process if you have more than one. But if you don't have more than one, like me, I'm going to leave it right here. So we're going to go back. We're going to go now to the web hosting. Click on hosting plans. We're going to scroll down real quick. If you don't have a website with me and you just have a domain at the moment, you can disregard this part and proceed with the checkout. If you only have a domain and you proceed with the checkout, what you'll need to do is, after you completed the process and paid the money, send me your login information for your hosting with me, and I will finish the transfer process for you. Once the transfer process is complete, you're more than welcome to lock me out of your hosting account. So that's for people that only have a domain with me. So if you have a website with me, we're going to go here, and you're going to see 3 packages. And real quick, you're going to see on these prices, again, I don't make a lot of money. I don't want to make a lot of money on hosting. I want to be able to provide hosting at a price you can afford. My host takes their cut and I get what's left, basically. And because I offer my rates to you at such an unbelievably low price, my percentage is maybe a few dollars for the sale. So I just wanted to let you know that up front, so when you sign up. All right, so if you are a current client with me and you want to keep your current prices, what you're going to do is stay right here in the economy area. And this is if you have one website. You'll see one website, 100 gigabytes of space, unlimited bandwidth, up to 100 email accounts, 10 databases, and you have the option. You can get 3 months for $3.99 a piece, 12 months for $3.59, 24 months for $3.19, or 36 months for $2.79. You actually save quite a bit of money right here, and you pay less if you go long term. But if you want to pay what you're paying with me, you're going to go with a 12-month period. And I just want to show you real quick what that looks like, and then I'm going to come back here and change it. Like I said, I'm only going to do 3. In terms of your operating system, let me go up here real quick to operating systems and show you. This is what your hosting screen is going to look like. And I thoroughly recommend the cPanel for Linux because it's the easiest to understand and find stuff. If you want to try the Parallels Plus for Windows, you can. I believe you're stuck with whatever one you choose. I can't remember, and I don't see anything about switching here at a later date. So I really recommend, you're more than welcome to read it. But the one I recommend and I like and I've been using at my other host is the cPanel for Linux. So we're going to go back here to plans and pricing. 12 months, Linux with cPanel. If you want a secure an SSL certificate, again, I have lowered everything to the bare minimum retail price. It's $49.99 per year, and this protects your website. It makes it a secure website. So like you see up here, it says HTTPS, which means the website is secure. Your information is secure as you're checking out, and your people visiting your site don't have to worry. I'm not going to add it because, like I said, I'm only going to get a temporary plan. But let me go ahead and add this to cart, and you're going to see $53.21. Now, if you've been with me for any period of time, you know last year I raised my rate to $40 per year for hosting and $16 to the domain, which means it was $56. As you can see, I've been able to save you almost $3. And I changed the domain prices, so the website hosting, as you can see, is $43 instead of $40. So I just wanted you to see that up front. Before we go through with the checkout process, I do want to show you real quick back here at the hosting plans. If you have more than one website with me, as you know, even if you have the same hosting account, I'm charging you $40 per year per website, and then the domain price. If you have more than one website, you're going to want to sign up for this plan right here. That way you'll actually save money. And let me show you real quick. I'm going to add that to cart. This is strictly for people that have more than one website. So if you only have one website, disregard what you're seeing here and just kind of enjoy the show. So as you can see here, it's $75.45 if you have more than one website. Well, like I said, I was charging you $40 per year per website, so it was $80 per year you were paying for 2 websites. So you'll actually save almost $5. So I'm going to go ahead and remove this so I can get this video finished. I know the people with only one website are sitting there going, come on, Brandon. So as you can see, I have the transfer from brokentosave.com, $9.99. I have 3 months of the Economy Linux hosting with cPanel. And so before we check out, I want to show you one more thing. I know I'm probably annoying you and I'm probably confusing you, but this one is really, really important. What I want you to look at least is, and at least read it, is under SSL and security. I want you to check out SiteLock. And what this is, before we get to the prices, what SiteLock is a service that's going to scan your website every day for possible malware, viruses, any issues that are going on. And it, depending on the plan that you choose, it could either scan and notify you, it could scan and remove, or I believe the other one is where it will monitor continuously. But let's take a look at it right now. So again, I have lowered these down to prices that I don't make anything on, honestly. The one that you'll want to look at the most is the basic plan. What this does is it provides you a daily scan, up to 25 pages on one website, and the 1 year is $16.68. That's really an awesome value. And what it'll do is if it finds malware or issue, you'll get an email alert letting you know that something's going on. And if something's going on, you'll either need to contact the tech support number or you'll need to contact me and see if we can rectify it. Malware is a huge issue, and I learned that my second year of business, and it's something to really consider. The next one, the professional plan, $45, $48 per year. Again, I have lowered these all to the minimum. It will scan up to 100 pages, do a vulnerability scan, daily scan, and it will automatically remove malware from your website. And it will also see if any of your files get changed to something they shouldn't be. And then the one that I don't see much of a change in unless you have a really big website, the $75.48 per year, ideal for online business needing ongoing vulnerability scans up to 500 pages, daily malware scan, automated malware removal, file change monitoring, and ongoing vulnerability scanning. So I would recommend at a bare minimum, if you can afford it. Like I said, I've lowered all the prices, and I would recommend the basic if you can do it. But I'm not going to add it for this video because, like I said, I'm only going to get this hosting account temporarily to show you how this works. So we went over here to the cart. Oh, and real quick, let me show you something. This number here is the one that you will need to know and remember. This is your 24-hour sales and support. If you can't reach me, or you're in the middle of the night when I'm probably sound asleep and you want to add services and you don't want to wait for me, that would be the number you call. Or your website goes down and I'm at work, or I can't help you right away, you would call that number and they would help you out with whatever you need. It's absolutely awesome. I'm so excited for it. So we've added the domain for transfer. I'm keeping my information public. 2 reasons. One, I have a P.O. box. 2, this is a personal, a temporary transfer that I'm doing. Economy Linux hosting with cPanel. I'm only going to do it for 1 month. I didn't know it would let me do that. I thoroughly recommend, if you're going to do a monthly plan, to keep on top of your billing. That's why I do recommend that you do a 12-month plan. And if you think about it, for $4 a month, that's $48. You're going to save almost $5 for paying for a full year up front. And so you only have to worry about it once a year. So I'm going to proceed to checkout. I'm going to say I'm a new customer. And fortunately, I have a program that saves all my information here. webdesign.com. And I'm going to go ahead and enter my credit card information. This stuff's going to be blocked from you. So go ahead and put in your own information. I was going to use PayPal, but if I use PayPal again, it's going to recognize that I already have an account with them, and I don't want to do that, so you can see exactly how this works. These two questions down below, use as express checkout or make an alternative payment method for my account. These are strictly up to you. It's your call. You do have the protection of GoDaddy behind you. So it's your choice, or you can pay with PayPal or checking transfer. I have zero access to your billing information, which is a beautiful thing. This account is 100% yours. So we're going to click continue. We're going to confirm everything is correct. All this information, blah, blah, blah. Transferring, hosting. And I'm only going to do it for a month because I'm just showing you how this works. So I'm going to go ahead and place my order. And so if you're a business person and you need a receipt, go ahead and print the screen, but they will email you the information that you need. Hey everybody, so having a little bit of technical difficulties, so I apologize for going one screen to a different one. So basically what you've just seen is the whole sign up process. You know what to do now. And what you need to do after you check out is send me your login and password, and I will go ahead and complete the domain transfers and your website transfer. And once I complete that, I'll send you an email. And I'll say this several times throughout the end of this video. You're more than welcome to lock me out after that, because at that point, all I'll be accessing is your WordPress website, which is done directly through your website. So anyways, on with the video. Hey everybody, so I had to stop the video and start re-recording it because for some reason or another it froze while it was recording me and the screen. So the part I left off with was the part where I'm going to show you around your account area. So here we go. So we're in the login area that you can access from the shop.brandonmccloskey.biz or through my website. So okay, so after you log in, if anybody is remotely familiar with GoDaddy, this is basically a GoDaddy account page, but it's branded from me, obviously. And so what I want to do is I want to show you kind of where everything is. Obviously, your domains would be here, but like I mentioned, I'm transferring. Your website hosting would be here, and your email accounts would be there. So that's where everything would be. Obviously, your account information is here, and the more account information. And don't forget, this number right up here is very important. The 24/7 support, that's for sales and tech support. So if you can't reach me or you have a problem or you need something fixed, you can call that number 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and they'll help you. So anyways, I hope this video has been helpful. If you're having trouble signing up to transfer your website, just let me know, and I'd be happy to help you. Again, all you need to do is send me your login and information after you sign up, and I will transfer the stuff over, and after that, you're more than welcome to lock me out. Anyways, if you have any questions, let me know. Have a great day.